Hey, Makeup Mafia. How's everybody tonight? I hope you're all having an excellent Saturday night. You do not need to actually be on here live if you don't want to. But we've got some new presenters and some struggling presenters, so I'm just going to go over a few things. Hey, Cindy. So I'm going to wait and see if anybody gets on with us. Don't mind me, I still have, from my show, I still have one eye with mascara and one eye without mascara. And I look crazy. And I went to the grocery store with one eye with mascara and one eye without mascara. And I forgot. So then I looked double crazy. I have the world's worst headache. It will not go away. Like, nothing is helping. So, I'm going to make this fast and dirty. But I just want to talk to you guys about a couple things real quick. Just sort of like the first things you should do once you sign up. So, I'm going to see if anybody else gets on, because I know that there is a few things that Karen and Linda would benefit from on this as well. Give me one sec. I'm trying to get my computer open so I can show you guys some stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show the screen, if it's going to show up, but I'll try. That was sexy. Say hey if you're here. I see Melissa. Hey, Melissa. Melissa, do you go by Melissa? You don't go by like Missy. You go by Melissa, right? I think I asked you that before. But I just want to make double super sure that I'm calling you the right thing. I could just call you asshole if you prefer that as well. Yo, asshole. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to get started. I know Linda is, I don't know if she has work or not, and Karen's probably watching football. Okay, so hi, new presenters. So here's the thing. I know when you first sign up, there is like group, notification, crazy amounts of information, okay? So we're going to streamline, we're going to simplify, we're going to calm our asses down. Okay, so there's 3 groups that you now are a part of on Facebook. Busy Beauties is the higher tier group that has like everybody from my upline and beyond, okay? So that is the larger group. Makeup Mafia is just me and the people that I personally sponsor. It's a very small group. I don't sponsor a lot of people because I don't try to. It's a much smaller, more subdued group. I did post a whole crap load of new stuff in there last night, only because I knew we had new people joining and I wanted to make sure everything was up to date. But I don't usually do that. So those are the 2 team pages. And then you've also been added to the Unique Corporate Presenters group. That group is just where corporate actually posts about sales that are coming up and previews different things. They have contests, they talk about the incentive trips, things like that. It's just a good idea to keep an ear to corporate so you know what's going on in the company. So that group is the 3rd group. Now, feel free to turn off the notifications for your groups. Why do I say that? Well, I don't want you to ignore me or Nikki or anybody. Everything we post is important, pertinent, and is there to help you. But you also don't want to get burned out either. And the amount of notifications you can get from some of these groups is insane. So what I do is I turn off all the notifications for all of my groups. And I follow the group, so it'll show up in my news feed, but I don't get all the notifications. And then I can go in, I'll go in daily. Like one day I'll check Busy Beauties, the next day I'll check Makeup Mafia, something like that. If there's something that's really super duper important that I want you to read, I will tag you in it, and then you know to go read that. Otherwise, you know, you can kind of take your time perusing things. Now, that being said, there's a few things to go over just pertaining to like the first 72 hours after you join. The first thing that you want to do is start to familiarize yourself with the website and what's called the back office. You're going to hear people talk about the back office, okay? Now, all that means is, hey, can you guys throw me, because I'm not seeing any comments or anything, can you guys like give me thumbs up or hearts or something so I know that you're hearing me and my video is working? So I'm not just like talking and nobody can hear me. So the back office literally is, I don't know if you're going to be, oh yeah, awesome, you can see it. Okay, this is your back office. When you click on my, I'm on my computer and it's backwards. When you click on, you go on the Younique website and you click on My Office up in the corner here, all these options that it gives you, this is what's called your back office. So when you hear someone talk about back office, that's what that means, okay? And this is going to tell you everything that you need to know about where you're at with your business. So right here, it's going to show you your sales, your company's sales, how many people you sponsor, where you're at in terms of, you know, your color status, things like that, okay? And then down here, it's going to show you your personal retail sales, your company sales, the amount of money that you're getting paid, all right? Any bonuses that you earn, anything is going to show up in there. And that'll show you your monthly payout at the end. Can you guys hear me? Can you give me hearts or thumbs up if you can hear me? I don't want to just keep talking if nobody can hear me. And I'm not seeing any hearts or thumbs up. So I don't actually know if you can hear me. Hearts, thumbs up, something? Yes? Okay, good. All right. So, that is the first thing you should kind of familiarize yourself with. Like, look through here. There's something on here called Customer Connect that will show you like the names, addresses, phone numbers, and everything. Anybody who's ever ordered from you is going to be in there. And that is a great resource so you can keep track of what your customers order. So if they order something directly from your website, you can track the shipment. And you can check in with them and say like, hey, I saw you got your Epic Mascara. I was just wondering if you had any questions. What do you think about it? Blah, blah, blah. Okay? So really, really look around here and familiarize yourself with what's in here. There's business supplies that you can order if you so choose. You do not have to. Let me get my phone closer. Okay. So this is really difficult. So you can, I'm going to flip this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to flip it so it's not backwards. Okay, so there's business supplies. It'll show you any accomplishments. So that'll be like any bonuses, anything that you've earned. So really like look around in here, okay? There's a lot of important stuff in here. So really, really familiarize yourself. But when you hear somebody say back office, this is literally what it is when you click on My Office, okay? Now, there's also a section in here called University. If you go up to the top right hand of your screen where it says My Office, scroll down to University and click on that, okay? In University, you've got training videos, okay? Some of these are super dull, but some of them are incredibly helpful. I highly recommend that you watch specifically the new presenter training series. There's like 16 videos in there. You don't have to watch all of them at one time, but I recommend that at some point you watch them. And I'm also going to recommend that you watch the one about compliance, okay? Because compliance is basically what tells us what we can and cannot do what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, what we're allowed to say, what we're not allowed to say. Okay, and you want to make sure, I'm going to flip that back because it's weird. Okay, you want to make sure that you follow compliance. So you want to know exactly what it is that you're allowed to do. Because there are little things like we're not allowed to run sales on our personal Facebook page. We can't even say the word sale. That's why we have VIP groups. Okay, so that's your back office. Step one, just familiarize yourself with the back office. That's really the most important thing when you get started. Now, step two, I am going to recommend, it's not required, but if it's in your budget within the next few weeks, I'm going to recommend that you buy the new presenter bundle, okay? Now, it's called the Booster Bundle. You're going to see it when you go into your own store to shop, okay? And it's exclusive to presenters only. And it comes with a little drawstring bag, and in that bag you get our setting spray, you get the concealer, you get the liquid foundation, and you get the gel primer. The price on that kit is $99, and once you get your 20% commission back for that, it comes down to $79.20 for our core products, okay? Those are your full face products. If it's in your budget, sorry, I hear my kids. If it's in your budget, I do recommend that you get that. It's only available to you in the first 30 days since you sign up. So if you signed up November 1st, you only have until November 30th to get your booster bundle. And the reason I'm going to recommend that you do that is because the more products you have in your hands, the better you're going to be able to talk about the products, the better you're going to be able to do your live videos. It's very hard to sell things that you haven't used. So you really want to be able to talk in depth, do a full face with nothing but unique makeup. And this is corporate's way of trying to make it easy for everyone, because the actual retail value on this kit is a lot more than what you're paying for it. So I would recommend that you buy that. And you do get your commission back on it, and it counts towards your sales. So if it's in your budget in the next 30 days, I do recommend that you order it. If you need to be color matched to know which foundation to order, I do have sample cards. I can mail you one. So if you would like me to do that, I will do that. Just let me know. Just send me a private message with your address and I'll send you one. Okay? So the third thing I want to talk about, within the first, they say 72 hours, I say at least the first week that you sign up, you want to post some sort of public announcement on your personal Facebook page, but public. A lot of what you post now is going to be public. You're not going to do a lot of friends lock posts anymore. You can certainly, you know, friends filter anything you want, but you want to make sure that your posts relating to your business or your live videos, you want to make sure that those are public so that people can see them. People who aren't on your friends list can see them. So say, you know, my friend is watching me on Facebook Live. Well, one of her friends might see me in her newsfeed because she's watching it. And then she gets on, and then somebody else finds me. But she wouldn't be able to do that if it was filtered or restricted in any way. So you want to make sure that your posts are public. So what you want to do, I'd say within at least the first week, put up a post on your personal page, make it public, just announcing the fact that you have started a business, because that's what you've done, okay? No matter what level you want to do this, whether it's just some extra pocket money or it's a career, that's totally up to you. I'm not going to push you in any other direction. Whatever you want to do, you do. But you do want to let people know that you've started a business, and you want to let them know why. You want to let them know why you chose this company. And you can do this as a post, you can do this as a live video, whatever you're more comfortable doing. But I would recommend that you do that at least within the first week from when you sign up, before you start doing anything else. You don't need to have your kit for that. Just do that, okay? I'm sorry, there's not any comments coming through, so I hope that you guys aren't asking me questions and I can't see them. But I can answer them afterwards if you'd like. So just post them. If you think of any questions while I'm talking, just post them and I'll come back in when I'm done and answer. So after you announce your business, what you need to do is you need to start your own VIP group. You are all in my VIP group, so you know what it is and how it works, and everybody does theirs differently and they do different things. Your VIP group is going to be where you can run sales. You can run flash sales. You can discount things if you want to. We can go over how you do that later, because there is a little bit of a trade-off with that in the beginning until you get established. So, but because you're not allowed to discount anything that's not being discounted by corporate on your public page, you need to have a VIP page. And also, like, your VIPs are going to be, you want to make them feel like they're getting something that, like, the rest of your public friends list is not getting. So, start a VIP page. I will do a whole separate post on what to do with a VIP group. But basically, you want to do that. You want to add friends to this page, but don't just add everybody on your friends list, okay? What I would suggest is open your group and add your closest friends that you interact with every day, who are going to support you, whether they ever buy anything from you or not. They're still going to support you. So I would add them. Your family members. And then if you have anybody on your friends list that you specifically know is really into makeup or beauty or anything like that, but you don't interact with them on a daily basis, send them a Facebook private message and explain that you have opened business and you have this VIP group where you're able to offer deals and incentives and things like that, and it's just fun. And ask them if it would be okay for you to add them to the group. Because the thing about just adding people is it kind of puts a bad taste in their mouth. I don't like to do it. I really will only do it once I'm incredibly comfortable with someone and I'm confident that they actually want to be there. So don't just add 400 friends to your VIP group, okay? So those are the things that I suggest you do just to get started, okay? Start thinking about, don't like get overwhelmed with the details. A little bit at a time. Take that checklist I just gave you with those few things. Check those off first, okay? Because you don't even have your kit yet. You don't even have your kit yet. That doesn't mean you can't start like trying to sell things, but you don't have your kit yet. So, I would recommend going through that list and making those the first things that you do. And then once we get beyond that point, once you get your kit, we can talk about what you do after that, okay? I do recommend that you do an unboxing of your kit live on Facebook. And I am going to tell you straight up that you need to go live on Facebook, public, on your personal page, at least 3 times a week. Okay? You don't have to do a full face of makeup. You don't have to do any makeup. You could just talk about the company and why you're excited and, you know, try to get a response from people that way. But something 3 times a week, I'm going to say dedicate at least an hour a day to sort of planning your business. There's a lot more that goes into all of this that we can cover once you have your kits, okay? But your first real live video should really be you unboxing your kit. And then beyond that, we can talk about Facebook algorithms, which is my favorite thing to talk about. We can talk about Facebook algorithms, and we'll talk about what to actually do in your VIP group. We can talk about how to do flash sales. We can talk about how to do parties. Our parties are virtual parties, but there is a way to do them. We can talk about how to do in-home parties. If anybody wants to do in-home parties, you certainly can. We can talk about vendor shows. If you want to do vendor shows, you do not have to, but you certainly can. You don't sell a lot at vendor shows, but it is a very good networking tool. You can sell a lot depending on the time of year. Like this time of year, people are shopping for gifts, so there is potential to sell a lot, but it's mostly for networking, and it's nice to have, like, you know, products that people can actually see. A lot of people don't know Younique. They're not as familiar with it as some of the other cosmetic brands like Avon and Mary Kay. So, you know, you have to sort of put yourself out there. But it's by no means a requirement. Most girls who sell Younique do not do vendor shows. That's my thing. But we can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. I'm going to ask each of you to kind of let me know the level at which you'd like to run your business. So, did you sign up to have your own personal discount for all of your own purchases? Or did you sign up as a hobbyist, which means you would just sell to yourself and your family and your friends? Did you sign up as like a part-time job where like you're maybe selling to enough people that you can pay a few bills and buy, you know, and have extra like pocket money for fun things, but maybe pay a few bills, maybe pay a heat bill or a garbage bill or something like that? Or would you like this to maybe be a career someday? Do you want this to replace whatever it is that you're doing now? I have a college degree and this is what I do. So, you let me know and I will base my coaching and my suggestions on what it is you want to do. Okay? I'm not interested in kidnappers on my team. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly accepted. You're not breaking any rules. But I prefer to have people who want to be here and want to participate. So, it's okay. She's not bothering me. So, you just let me know what it is you want out of this, and then I will base my training on that, okay? I don't want to throw a bunch of stuff at you guys that's going to be totally pointless for the level. You know, if you're doing this as, you know, a discount, a personal discount for yourself, and I'm throwing all this stuff at you about, here's how to make $80,000 a year with your career. Hi, Rory. Hi, Rory. Are you going to bed? I love you. Night, night. Night, night. Yeah, I don't want to throw pointless stuff at you if you're in this as a hobbyist versus a career. I want to know, because that will help me know what I should include you in and what I shouldn't. I don't want to overwhelm you with stuff that doesn't pertain to you. So I can't see any comments. I don't know if there's any comments. So if you have any questions, please post them below, okay? I'm going to do a lot of training videos this week. So please watch them, because then it'll give me a better idea of what it is you need from me, okay? And we'll go through this step by step. I'm going to be a lot more hands-on with the team. So, but I want to cover the stuff that you guys need help with, all right? So, drop any questions you have below, and then the rest of this week, I'll base my training videos on whatever it is that you need, okay? But just to start, familiarize yourself with your back office and watch those videos, okay? Buy your booster bundle if and when it's in your budget, okay? Put up a post about starting your business and open a VIP page, okay? Those are the 4 things you should do in your first week as a presenter. And then once you get your kit, we can talk about that later. Okay? Questions? Let me know. I'm always available to the point where it's like ridiculous. I shouldn't be always, but I'm always available. So, there's no such thing as a stupid question unless it's where does rain come from? Other than that, I love you guys. I'm so excited that our team is growing. I don't push very much to sponsor people. So, it's exciting for me when we get new people and when they're people that I actually like. So, I'm very big on keeping our team tight and personal, and I like that it's all people that I enjoy spending time with and talking to. So I love you guys. Feel free to ask me any questions. Please do it in the group and not via personal message unless it's something personal. Please post your questions in the group so that way my answer can be seen by everyone, because it might help somebody else too, okay? Have a great Saturday night. I will come back on tomorrow to talk to you guys about your VIP groups, and I love you all. Have a great night.